Aura News has given the exclusive confirmation as to the name of the new EU ambassador to Albania, Mr. Luigi Soreca, who officially starts in September, has special experience in the fields of rule of law and security. As the time of the cloud's presence in Tirana seems to be drawing to a close, the mayor said that there will be other installations to follow and that famous architects across the world show interest in the Albanian capital. For the first time, Albania, Montenegro, Croatia, Slovenia and Bosnia and Herzegovina will join together to find both long and short-term solutions for the pollution problems of the Adriatic Sea. Good evening, it's 6 o'clock on Friday the 25th of May 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. Luigi Soreca, a senior Brussels official specialising in judicial reform, law and the fight against organised crime, corruption, drug trafficking and terrorism, has now been the director of the security at the European Commission. He is also expected to be the new head of the EU delegation in Albania. Aura News has learned that Soreca's accreditation procedures will begin soon, pending the end of the mandate of the current ambassador and following the receipt of consent given from the Republic of Albania. Luigi Soreca, of Italian origin, will officially start his post this coming September. A lawyer by academic formation, Soreca has been involved with the European Commission since 1999. During Jean-Claude Juncker's European Commission leadership, Soreca has coordinated the preparation, adoption and implementation of the European Security Agenda for April 2015 and the EU's security communication from April 2016 until now. Luigi Soreca is well acquainted with Albania because of previous engagements as one of the key figures in Brussels on visa liberalisation, the results of which enabled all Albanians to benefit from the visa-free regime in European Union countries as of 2010. Soreca has extensive knowledge of the Western Balkans region and will bring to Albania more than 20 years' experience in the EU, working on security issues, including enlargement, which is of great importance as Albania progresses into the next phase. He is considered to be a highly valued official in the rule of law and security, and with previous commitments in the coordination and preparation of the visa liberalisation guidelines. He has focused on achieving justice reform, the success of the vetting process, and also the fight against drug trafficking in countries of concern, including Albania. Luigi Soreca has vast international experience and has been responsible for many EU negotiations, particularly with the US, an ally with whom he has a close relationship. His relations with ministries of key member states will be vital for Albania's future membership. The new EU ambassador to Albania has special experience in the fields of the rule of law and security at a key moment for the country in delivering the required success of reforms and in order to make progress on the road to EU membership, which is a long-term dream of all Albanians. The state police have prepared a security plan for the management of the protest organised by the opposition for tomorrow, May 26. It has been learned that the initial engagement of police officers will see the 1,500 deployed, but that discussed also having focused on the option to add up to 2,000 forces to ensure order is maintained. Police sources said that given the opposition's request filed with Tirana's police directorate offers no set deadline for the protest to be over, the plan of measures had to be changed. Aura News has learned that the largest number of operatives will be deployed to the Prime Ministry and the Interior Ministry. Meanwhile, police agents have already started work on the identification and control of persons with penal precedents throughout the duration of the protest. All roads that are connected to the Dëshmorët e Kombit Boulevard will be blocked, with parking restrictions coming into force this evening as the whole of the police troop goes into standby. The President of the Republic, Ilir Meta, has awarded the Italian politician Riccardo Migliori with the title Skanderberg's Order of Knight. Present at the ceremony held at the presidency were the Democratic Party chair, the SMI leader, former Prime Minister Sali Berisha, the Italian ambassador and other members of the diplomatic corps. In his speech, President Meta praised the name of Migliori, saying he has always supported Albania. Migliori has established and maintained a special relationship with Albania and has supported us in the key processes of our modern history. Whilst on duty as the President of the OSCE's General Assembly, he left long-lasting impressions for the country's institutional memory. Migliori is a witness and contributor to the changes that have taken place in strengthening democratic institutions, said Ilir Meta. Ricardo Migliori was awarded the title in appreciation and gratitude for the outstanding contribution towards the protection and spread of democratic values and standards in Albania and the unreserved support for our integration and Euro-Atlantic processes. The Infrastructure and Energy Minister, Adriatic, encouraged young people to focus on engineering profiles as the best way to secure their future in the labour market. In a conversation with a group of students from the Polytechnic University of Tirana, Jiknuri discussed the perspectives for students who gain knowledge of construction engineering and geology. The need is enormous. There is a huge demand for all types of engineers. There are many projects needing construction engineers or geologists, and not only in the mining industry. Geology is the basis for many industries. The better you know geology, the more secure the project is. All the failures that we have in public projects arise due to geological issues. You have seen major projects such as the Durrës-Kukës Road or the Elbasan Road, very important projects where the costs have become outrageous because of the lack of proper preparation from the design point of view, explained Adriatic. Further, the Minister encouraged young people to focus on two concrete areas in the perspectives of the rail system and energy efficiency. The railways have been degraded for years. We are launching a very important project for the Tirana-Durrës Railway at a cost of €100 million with the support of the EBRD and the European Commission. We will build a modern Tirana-Rinus and Tirana-Durrës Railway offering rapid mobility as fast and cosy as any other train in Europe. This will open up a new industry for our country because railway engineering has become defunct. I've noticed that we are seriously lacking professionals in this field. We are even looking to expand this new work to include other projects we are applying for, such as connecting Albania to Greece and Macedonia, added Adriatic. The young people were also offered the opportunity to pose further questions to the Minister. We'll now be ending our English edition.